Independence Day. The flags went up, the crowds roared, and the world called it freedom.
But while the celebrations were happening, foreign corporations were already signing new contracts for African land, African oil, African minerals. Today, 45% of all income from Africa's extractive industries flows directly to foreign suppliers, not to African workers, not to African communities. Out. Every electric vehicle they celebrate in Europe and America runs on cobalt dug from African soil by African hands paid almost nothing. After independence, African governments briefly owned their own mines, their own land, their own resources. But with the 1980s and 1990s IMF privatization, foreign corporations moved back in, the liberation was reversed. Africans are sitting on top of mineral wealth, yet the poorest on the planet. It is not an accident. It is a deliberately maintained system. But something is shifting. African governments are tearing up foreign mining contracts and demanding full ownership of their own resources. At least 13 African countries have restricted the export of raw, unprocessed minerals. The political independence of the 1960s was the first step. The economic independence of this generation is the liberation that actually matters. The minerals are ours. The land is ours. The profit must be ours. That is not a demand. That is a right that was never supposed to be taken. The first liberation gave us flags. The second liberation will give us everything else. One Africa family.